Mark Schwartz, ESPN. We often hear about the Warriors' championship pedigree and feel it. How much did you feel Kawhi Leonard's identity tonight, and in what areas did he affect this game?
I mean, he played amazing. He hit every big shot, momentum shot that in that third quarter gave him the lead, and then kept the separation. So we played pretty well for 26 minutes, and then they took control of the game. It's one of those nights where you play a lot of energy and start to build momentum, and then the wheels fall off a little bit. So for us, just understand they played another great game. Overall, as a team, not just Kawhi, and we got to do something about it if we want to, extend this series and have another game here.
Right here in the front.
Klay, Valeria Rubino, V-Sport. Basketball is becoming more and more scientific. How do you find the balance between pushing your limits on the court and resting your body, also to come back from injuries? Is it more based on your sensations or on scientific evaluations?
I think it's just based on the NBA Finals and the chance to be at this stage and compete. A lot of guys are banged up, probably on both teams, and it's just such a special opportunity. You just never know when it'll ever come back again. And obviously the science of nutrition and sports medicine is at an all-time high right now, so we have a great training staff who was able to get me back out there.
Steph, you and Klay have been teammates for so many years. What's the impact he has had on your career? Does it make you a better player?
Definitely, it makes our entire team better. He showed that tonight, obviously, with the injury like that, and to come back playing aggressive, hitting big shots, and giving us a chance to even be in the game. So obviously he's a gamer, and you love to go to war with guys like that, and we've been doing it for a long time.
Dan, standing in back right.
Back here, Dan Devine from The Ringer. Guys, you've been in this uncomfortable position before and been able to come back out of 3-1 down. What can you draw from that experience in 2016 as you try to get back on the right track here?
That's not over. I mean, it's not a good feeling right now, obviously. But like you said, we've been on both sides of it. And for us, it's an opportunity for us to, just flip this whole series on its head, and you got to do it one game at a time. It sounds cliche, and for us, that's literally the only way we're going to get back in this series is give everything we got for 48 minutes. Everybody that steps foot on that floor in Game 5. In our locker room, we were talking about believing. Everybody out there, believe that we can get this done. And we got, like I said, we can draw on those experiences that we had, back in the day, and see what happens.
Ron in the back.
Steph, Ron Karchik from the San Francisco Chronicle. You guys talk a lot about rhythm in your offense and your shooting. It seemed like you never really found your rhythm much tonight, especially in contrast to 2 nights ago. Why do you think that was, and did the Raptors try anything different on you in the wake of your big game the other night?
I mean, not really. They've been aggressive all series and trying to take, space away from me and Klay. I missed some shots early that I usually make, especially, from the three-point line. But overall, I feel like I got, good looks. And obviously, I'm sure they were a little bit more, focused on us, too, considering how Game 3 went and having a great game plan. So still look at the film, figure out how I can make the right decisions with the ball in my hands and be aggressive and assertive and make those adjustments for Game 5.
Towards the center.
Hey, Klay. So how much do you think your hamstring has affected your game tonight, even though you got a great game with 28 points? But did you still feel the pain and play through it? Because we saw you kind of limped when you get off the court.
It didn't affect me. And like I said before, it's the finals. It's a long season. You play 100-plus games. You're going to be banged up. But you just got to dig deep. I mean, no one's going to feel sorry for you. So you just got to go out there, man up, and play to the best of your ability.
Phil, again, towards the middle.
Hey, Steph. Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press Democrat, just to your right. I'm sure that nobody is throwing in the towel in any way. Like you said, you're going to look at the film and come up with some answers. But I'm wondering, just considering the stakes tonight and the history of what you guys have done in this building, is there a certain amount of shock at tonight's result?
I mean, not really. We try to win every game we play. I mean, you don't succeed the way we have over the course of these years without that mentality. So, as the second half unfolds and things aren't going our way, we're still, like we said, fighting and trying to, get over the hump. But, until the final buzzer sounds and somebody gets the 4 wins, we still, have life and have an opportunity to win. So, like Klay said, nobody's going to feel sorry for us at all. It's just a matter of, can we get it done or not? And we're going to leave it all out there, starting on Monday.
Dan, last question here on the right side.
Guys, Dan Wakey with the Los Angeles Times-Charette. Over these last 5 years, you guys have put so many teams away with big runs, but it seemed like every time you would have a 3-0, 5-0 run tonight, they responded. What is it about them, do you think, makes them equipped to kind of handle those pushes from you guys?
They're a great team. They're in the NBA Finals. I mean, they got everyone knows their role. They got a lot of experience, guys who've been here before. And, hopefully, Game 5 we have bigger runs and they can't close the gap. But that's just basketball. You got to give them credit.